Welcome to my kitchen. My name is Jessica, and today I'll be doing a fun, different type of video than what I usually do. Today I'll be showing you some of the things that I keep in my kitchen that I simply cannot do without, whether that be in the freezer, the refrigerator, or even some of the things that I keep in my cabinets. These are things that if I run out of, I'm instantly adding them to my grocery list and running to the store within a day or so because they are essentials to me. Let's start with the freezer first. Now I'm warning you, I don't have the cleanest refrigerator and freezer. One of the first things that I like to keep stocked up on is frozen fruit. Now I add a lot of frozen fruits to my Shakeology shakes that I make, so I like to have a wide variety of frozen fruits available to me at all times. I have frozen strawberries, we have peaches, I have cherries, and we also have pineapple up there. These are great to have on hand. Another thing that I cannot do without, which is a side dish and great for lunch and definitely supper, are these Steam Fresh frozen bags. I have sweet corn. Let's see what else do we have. We have some roasted red potatoes. And I also have, which is one of my favorites, is the brown rice. There's also lots of different types of veggies. I'm actually out of those right now. Lots and lots of different types of these Steam Fresh frozen side dishes. Really, really fast, great to add to any meal. You know, you don't have to take a lot of time to prepare them and to plan for them. If you have a main dish like chicken, for instance, that you're cooking and you're like, oh my gosh, what are we going to have for a side dish? Grab one of these out of the freezer, throw it into the microwave for 3.5, 4 minutes, whatever it says on the back, and you're good. Let's see, what else we have in here? Frozen chicken. I love getting these big 3 and 5 pound bags of frozen chicken at the grocery store. I don't necessarily just grab out a few pieces at a time and cook it. Sometimes I do. I like personally to throw the entire bag into the crock pot on Sundays or Mondays and then let it cook all day and have shredded chicken for all different types of recipes throughout the week. Now we have well water since we live in the country, so I keep a bag of ice in my freezer, of course, for all of those Shakeology shakes that I make throughout the week. And let's see, what else do we have? These are delicious. These are Crystal Light frozen pops. They are sugar-free, great if you have a sweet tooth and you need something sweet quickly, you know, instead of grabbing a candy bar or fruit snacks like my husband would grab. You can grab one of these, and there are literally only 15 calories in one of the pops. So it's a really, really easy, quick, low-cal snack. Now let's move on to the refrigerator. All right, what do we have in here? Okay, first of all, that I keep in the door. Cannot do without this. This is the Smart Balance Spray Butter. There are 0 calories and 5 squirts. I add this to toast, to English muffins, to, let's see, one of my favorites that I was going to show you anyway, the cinnamon raisin bagel thins that are literally only 100 calories each. Delicious. Ooh, can't forget about the egg whites. This is definitely a must. I love making scrambled eggs last minute or an omelet or anything else that you could possibly need recipe-wise egg whites for. So it's great to have this carton handy that I can literally just pour the egg whites out of. Have 1% milk for my husband. But my all-time new favorite type of milk, I was never a milk person, really, really bad about getting my calcium before I started drinking my pure almond milk. This is only 35 calories per cup. I add a cup of this to all of my Shakeology shakes. I absolutely love this stuff. Very low in calories. It's thicker than regular milk. It is delicious. I cannot do without my almond milk. A few of the other things we've gotten here. Yogurt. This is one of my essentials. I cannot do without my light yogurt. This is a great snack. You know, if you're craving something sweet, run and grab 100-calorie yogurt. I take these to work with me every day. I pack my lunch and my snacks, and I always throw yogurt in. You already saw my other bagel thins, but I always have these sandwich thins on hand. These are multigrain, and there's only 100 calories per sandwich thin. Now, I use these instead of buns all the time. I make my husband's lunch meat sandwiches on these and throw them in his lunchbox every day. They are a great, great substitute for a bun. I love tortilla shells, whether I'm making some homemade tacos or some beef taquitos or even little homemade pizzas out of these things. I love having these on hand. And yes, I do keep all of this stuff in the fridge. I'm weird. I feel like it lasts longer. Now, a few other things that I always have in the refrigerator is my microwavable Canadian bacon as well as my microwavable turkey bacon. Really easy to make, and they're very tasty and healthy for you. You can have 3 slices of the Canadian bacon for only 60 calories, and you can have, let's see, 2 slices of this turkey bacon for just 30 calories. So it's great to add, you know, if you're eating some egg whites for breakfast, or you have one of these delicious bagel thins, or even if you need a little bit of extra protein when you're drinking your Shakeology shake in the morning. I love having these on hand. Then, of course, it's that time of year that you see apples at your grocery store everywhere. I cannot do without my apples this time of year. Like I said, I make my lunch and take it to work with me every day, as well as my snacks, and I always grab an apple and pack that. I also pack one in my husband's lunchbox. They're a very easy snack, easy to pick up and go. Love, love, love my apples. And then, of course, cannot do without my bottled water. We have well water. I mentioned that before, so I buy lots of bottled water. I know that may not be the best for the environment, but until we have a better way of getting our water, that's what I do. And I think it's great because we're less likely to drink pop here. We don't even buy pop. I don't ever stock pop. So I'd much rather drink a bottle of water and have an extra bottle to throw away and recycle than to have a bunch of pop cans laying around. They're very easy to pick up and take with you. Definitely get yourself some bottled water. All right, now let's move on to the cabinets. All right, now a lot of the stuff that I keep in my cabinets, for the most part, is for my husband's lunches. But there are a few essentials in here that I always have to have on hand. For instance, my PB2 that I just picked up the other day. I have been looking for this stuff all over the place. I almost ordered some online, but I finally found it at one of my local grocery stores. And I know I'm going to go through this stuff fast, so I'm going to have to keep it stocked up. Now, for 2 tablespoons of this powdered peanut butter, it only is 45 calories, so it is a great peanut butter replacement. Now, you can see that I do have some of my older peanut butters in here as well. Just to give you an idea of how healthy the PB2 is, I have some reduced fat crunchy Jif. Now, 2 tablespoons is 190 calories. Our reduced fat Jiffy creamy peanut butter, we have 2 tablespoons for, again, 190 calories. And then your Spark Balance all natural creamy peanut butter, 2 tablespoons for 190 calories. So you can see, out of the 4 types of peanut butter we have, this PB2, 2 tablespoons, 45 calories, is essential. It is a must. If you like peanut butter, I highly recommend you get some of this stuff. And of course, I do have a lot of the other 100-calorie snacks. I like to pick these up and throw these in my husband's lunchbox as well, or even snack on them. You know, if you're hungry and you're in a snacky mood and you need something, these are only 100 calories. These Special K chips are absolutely delicious. You can literally have, let's see, 27 chips for 110 calories. I am a chip salty type of person. That's some of the type of things that I crave a lot. So these are great for me to cut those weird cravings. And they come in sour cream and onion, so it's like you're eating sour cream and onion potato chips, but you can have 27 of them for 110 calories. So it's a really, really great substitute when you're craving some of that unhealthy junk food. One of the things that I always have to have on hand when cooking is whole wheat pasta. I refuse to buy regular pasta now after getting stuck on whole wheat pasta. It's much healthier for you. I mean, it is still pasta, but it is a much better option if you are going to be eating any type of pasta, spaghetti, you know, baked ziti, just anything that you would use pasta for. I recommend going with the whole wheat option. And I will end with one of my new favorite ingredients that I have been adding to my Shakeology shakes to make my favorite shake, which is the Butterfinger. It is the Jell-O Instant Sugar-Free, Fat-Free Pudding Powder. Love this stuff. Now, I don't make the pudding using it. I mean, you could. It's really low in calories, so that'd be a good option. There's also other things that you can make with pudding powder. But I love adding this to my shakes. I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek of what I have in my kitchen and some of the things that I find to be essential, some of the things that I am continually shopping for each week. I hope this helps you make your grocery list or gives you some new ideas of some things that you could add to your list. Really appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions, feel free to message me or comment on this video. Check out my Facebook page at facebook.com/JessBeachbody or my Beachbody site, which is beachbodycoach.com/JessLambert. Thanks for watching.